Hi guys, welcome back to this new video. Today we'll talk about pool creation in a Ceph storage cluster. Okay, and we'll talk about how to create a replicated pool, how to create an EC pool, also an erasure-coded pool type, and we will also talk about how to delete a pool. Very basic, but we will see it also how we can update the pool parameter, like a size of a pool from 3 to 4, from 4 to 3, and so on. We'll do that also. So I hope that we will be able to appreciate this course, and by the end of this video, please do not forget to like this video or comment this video. It will help us to grow the channel. Thank you very much. And so, too much talk, let's move on. Okay, so from the web interface, we can view the list of the ongoing pool of our cluster. Okay, here is the list. I can increase the number of rows. Okay, yeah, can view the complete list of the pools that we have in our cluster. And here we have the global status of the cluster. Our cluster is healthy. So let's go on the CLI. It is there where we will tend to create the different pool type. Okay. Yeah. So let's go. We are on this cluster definitively, as you can see. Okay. So let's go on the Ceph on the shell of the Ceph ADM. Okay. Because we are on an admin node, so from there we can do whatever you have to do on the cluster. So the first step to do to create a new pool in our cluster. So let me show you the different procedure. Okay, the first step to do is the command is Ceph OSD pool. Okay, followed by which type of action we would like to do. Okay, it will be for our case to create a new pool. So create. Okay, and the pool name, I will say rep pool 1, for instance. And if I hit this command, okay, I type enter, Ceph will create by default a replicated pool. Okay, and this replicated pool will have 32 PGs. Okay, and it will be a replicated type pool by default. And we can also specify what is called the crash rule. The crash rule determines how the data should be inserted in your cluster. Okay, let me show you the list of the crash rule that we have currently in your cluster. Ceph OSD, okay, crash rule, ls. So I will list all the crash rules that I have currently in my cluster. I have those lists. By default, when you create a new cluster, it is only these crash rules that appear. Okay, and let me see. Let me talk about to you a little bit about this crash rule. Okay, it will dump all the crash rule, and you can see how those or each crash rule of is defined. For instance, for this one, okay, which have the ID 0, we come back to this one, ID 0. The failure domain configure is at host level. Okay, so this means that any pool which will use this crash rule, the data, okay, the unique value or unique data will be stored on each host in your cluster. Okay, so we will not able to have two data into the same host. Okay, this is called the failure domain. The failure domain, it has host level. We can change it if you would like. You can change it from the host level to go to OSD level. You don't have to do that. It's not advised. Okay, you don't go from OSD level, because if you change the failure domain from host to OSD level, we have some chance to have 2 or 3 copies of your data into the same host. And if this host goes down, automatically your data will be your application will not be able to have access to your data. Okay, so it's because that the advice is to go at the host level or higher. Okay, so let's move on. So I can also, let me say, I can also specify the number of pages. Let's create another pool with the pool 2. I can specify the number of pages. Okay, I hope that we'll talk about this notion of pages or another video. It is another story also. So I will come back to this notion of pages in another video. Okay, and if I would like, I can say replicated. So it's not mandatory, but if we specify this one, this means that this pool type will be replicated. Okay, and I can follow it by the name of the replicated rule that I would like to use. Okay, in our case, for instance, let's say that I would like to use this one. Okay, this one is the default. If I don't specify those parameters, this is the default parameter which will be applied to your replicated pool by default. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, the second pool, and let's list all of the pools that we have currently in our cluster. Ceph OSD. Okay, this is the different whole OSD that we have right now in our cluster. Okay, and if you would like to have much more detail on those pools, it's also easier. Detail. I mean, yeah, I think. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, great. So now we have much more detail about each pool. For instance, this pool, for instance, have a size of 3. Okay, so the number of replica of people is 3 by default. Okay, I can change it. I can update this number of. Let me come back to my note. Okay, if I want to update this value also, it's possible to do it. Okay, donc if in production we intend to update the replica size of your pool or the mean replica size of your pool, you can do it. Okay, it's VB Ceph. Let me see, where's the pool sets. Okay, and followed by the name of a pool. I want to change the replica size of this pool. Okay, and I have followed by the parameter that which you intend to change the value. So it will be the replica size. So I want to change it from 3 to 4, for instance. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and if I do that, let's see what will happen. Okay, before doing that, let me show you something. Okay, let's go. I will change the replica size from 3 to 4. So now you can see. Oops. Replica size has been updated successfully. Next thing is to see which thing else we have to talk to you. I think that I have done the pool suppression. Okay, how to delete the pool. Also, you can also rename a pool if you intend. Okay, I can rename a pool if I have to. I can say rep pool 1. Okay, became, for instance, my new pool 1, for instance. Okay, I can rename a pool. Oops. Okay, by this way I had rename my pool. Okay, and which things else? Yeah, the pool has been renamed. Okay, successfully. And let's try to suppress the pool. Okay, to suppress a pool, also the command is, of course, never do that in production, okay, or anywhere, because delete a pool means delete data. Okay, so again, I repeat, delete a pool means delete data into your cluster. So be careful with that. Okay, don't do that in production, never. Okay, so I continue, because all subjects that are around the storage, we have to be very careful about those subjects. So to delete the pool, we have to say Ceph OSD pool delete. The name of pool that we have to repeat 2 times, okay, twice, followed by yes, I really mean it. So the creator of the Ceph storage are aware about the fact that Ceph storage is about a Ceph storage cluster. So the end, it will be the end of your customer data. So delete the pool if it is an activity that will be very careful on which you have to be very aware about that. Okay. So let's delete it. Yeah. And same things for the others pool. Rep pool 2 is this. Okay, great. Great. So now the both pool has been removed successfully. Okay, so great, sir. And how can you avoid the pool deletion in your cluster? It is also possible, okay? Because right now I have done it. Normally I can remove the ability to anyone to suppress or delete a pool in your cluster. By doing that, Ceph tell mon, okay, Ceph configure, and we'll be able to remove the writer of for pool deletion in your cluster. Okay, false. Great. Now it's okay. So next step, let's talk about the erasure coding creation. The type of the pool erasure coding creation. Okay, so the first things to do is the pool erasure coding have to be based on the profile. The profile defines the number of K and M values that we intend to assign to your pool that we intend to create. Okay, so let's list the different profile that we have into our cluster for erasure coding. Okay, it will be Ceph OSD okay, profile I think ls, yeah. So we have two profile by default, and this one is the default one. Okay, by default we have only one profiler into your cluster for erasure coding. Okay, so let's see the detail of this one. Okay, so by default the value of this profiler is the K is equal to and the M equal to 2. Okay, but I can create also another erasure coding profile. Okay, just by say set erasure okay, I can say K just to have a name which is much more much more easier to retain. Okay, can for K equal to 4 and M equal to 2, for instance. Okay, and yeah, by this way I can say K equal to 5 and M equal to 2. Okay. Okay, so my new erasure coding has been created. Yeah, okay. So now I can create a new pool based on this or any of those profiles that I have right now. Okay, so Ceph OSD. We create a new pool just to be sure. We name our pool my era one, okay, and followed by we have to follow it rapidly by the number of your pages that you intend to assign, and the pool type, okay, so it will be erasure, and after the pool type, so I have to specify the profile that I intended to assign to my pool, okay. In my case, I will say this one, for instance. Yeah. Now the profile has been the pool has been is ready to be created. Okay. Last check. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. We have one bad character here. Yeah. So let's create it right now. Great. Now this pool has been created successfully. And another thing, the k value equal to 5 and the m value equal to 2. Okay. By default, again, the failure domain is at host level. Okay. This means that you should have in your cluster 5 plus 2 hosts into your cluster, unless you will have and the size of pool. Okay. Let's see right now. Okay. 32 pages incompleted. Okay. Of course, you have to specify the application type of the pool, but we have 32 pages incompleted just because you don't have enough hosts into our cluster. Simply, okay, because the pages are undersized. Simply, and let me show you also how it appears in the dashboard. Okay, you can see the dashboard AC pool is 5 plus 2 are creating is still uncreated because you don't have enough host to meet the number of failure domains that you specify. Okay, this is why. And let's just you can say Ceph detail. Okay, as you can see, all those pages are still on creating. Okay, instance. So yeah, this is it. Which things else I would like to talk? I would like to talk with you. Yeah, okay, it's enough. So just simple. I will in another video also, if you have some times, depending on how strength you give to us, we can create another video where we talk about the k value and the m value, how to choose them. Okay, because of those value depend on the number of k and m. You will define the number of components that can be filled, okay, without experience any data failure in your cluster. Okay, so we discussed about this point in our video. Thank you very much, and talk to you later. I hope that you will feel great. Okay, let's just separate of those this specific pool. Okay, in order to have my of the cluster healthy again. Yeah. Okay, you see, because I will you see, even I'm at root level, because I have said that I have disabled the pool deletion. I'm getting this pool deletion is disabled. Okay, so I'm obliged to set it at true to be able to delete a pool in my cluster. Okay. Yeah. So now I will be able to do it. So administrator have to restrict this action by disable any pool deletion in your cluster. Great. Okay. So now I should be have an healthy cluster in my environment. Thank you very much. I hope that you have really appreciate it. Okay, and do not forget to like, comment, and share this video to have the opportunity to give you much more content like that. And again, if you would like to have some support to deploy or train your for training, okay, in your company, we are also ready to do that. And do not hesitate to let us some email, okay, in the below of this video. We will let our email to reach us into in order to give you the opportunity to reach us. Okay, thank you very much and take care. Bye for now.